Bitcoin, we start with 1 hour chart. Just I want to give a quick update after we get this sharp move in my okay. After we get this, when the price was correcting here, we in my last analysis we refer to the divergence. Okay, and as we can see, the price is correcting at the top. Now, want to see what's the next and what we have been looking for trade. Okay, in this case, we move to daily chart. First things, as we can see, based on daily chart, almost we are at the top of this correction. Sorry, I need to remove this. All right. As you can see, based on daily chart, we are at the top of this. The only thing is we want to see whether the price can continue and we can see the breakout of this correction. This is what we have been looking for, because if we refer to our analysis, we have been looking for this flat. And this is what we get because we have been looking for the reversal relative to this. If the price can break from here and continues, good for us. If not, for sure we can expect the price to consolidate for a longer time within this correction, and it can make it really complex for us. All right, but based on daily chart, we don't have anything. The only things we want to see the breakout of the correction. And if we refer to forward chart, this is what we have been looking for. But right now, two zones we are looking for. The first one is let me change this. All right, around 400. Okay, the first things is, as we can see based on forward chart, the price consolidating here. The first things is we want to see the breakout of the previous top, which is around 41K, following by the second one, which is this one. We need to see the breakout of the 41, following by 42, 400. We need to see the breakout of this one. If the price can break this one, then we can consider we already we broke this correction. If the price cannot, mostly we can expect the price to drop. That's why whoever get the trade within this move, they need to start to manage it. Mostly either move their stop loss to break even or book some profit or take out half of, it depends on them, some of the profits take out. Okay, because the way is consolidating here, mostly it can give us either deeper correction or the price can reverse. Buying at the top, it depends on the traders. As long as the price haven't broke this zone, we need to be really careful. Any trade we consider as a short-term trade for buy. All right, for sure, if the price drop, if we get the sell setup in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us really good trade. But the only things we have right now we're looking for, we want to see the breakout of this correction. And right now we want to see the breakout of this zone. If the price can break within another few days, break this zone is very good for us, because after the breakout, mostly we can look for continuation. But the only thing is whether the price can break or not, because based on forward chart, we don't have any indication the price is going to reverse. And the only thing is based on forward chart, we had the divergence, but this divergence, if we put, I'm talking about here, it cannot conform for the us to prices reverse. Okay, and what I'm looking for, if the price continue from here, the best thing is if the price can drop, at least we get the flat. It depends. I mean, we don't need to care what type of the flat we get. As long as the price drop, then any reversal based on lower time frame, if we get, we can look for buy. This is the best things if you wants to look. If anyone wants to look for buy, the things is, if he wants to buy, we're buying at the top of the daily and forward correction. That's why we need to be really careful. And if the price continue from here, the only way is to put our entry above the top. But we should know that having entry above the top, we should know that we're buying at the top of the forward and daily correction. It's not really good idea, but it can be an option in case the price sharply continue from here. And if we put our entry above the top, we need to see the breakout with a sharp move. If the price tag we see is not moving within the first or maximum second hours, we take out the trade. But right now, buying within this zone is not really good idea. The best things was either, since we have been looking for buy from here or within this correction. All right. For me, I prefer, if I wants to look for buy, I wait for this one turn to a deeper correction, because if we get the deeper correction, it can give us better confirmation for continuation rather than the price continue from here without giving us a deeper correction. Anyway, right now we're looking at this. And if we want to look for buy, as I mentioned, one of the options is to have entry above this, which is really risky. It's not a really good idea. But if traders, they can take the risk, they can have entry above the top. And I mentioned how we can look for, I mean, how we should manage it. And the best things is at least we get one more drop. Then any reversal, if we get trade setup, mostly 1 hour or 15 minutes. All right, we take the trade. And right now, the only thing is we should do is manage whatever the trade we get within this. Either take out the profit, it depends, or book some profit. Okay. Anyway, we don't have any trade setup right now to look for buy. And right now I'm looking at this. I want to see whether this is the can be a correction for continuation or for the price to drop. For sure, if the price drop in terms of the risk and reward, it can give us really good trade setup. But right now we don't have any trade setup, and even we don't have any confirmation, because even if we move to forward chart, we don't see any reversal point. All right. In this case, we just follow the chart. If I see any update, I will share. And again, still we don't have any trade setup, and right now we're looking at this correction. We want to see whether this is a correction for continuation or not. We just follow the chart. If I see any update or trade setup, I will share. Thanks.